gets ugly, but in all the best ways.
Welcome back to Housewives Nightcap. This week I am riding solo. Lauren is off today, and we are welcoming one of our favorite Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She is a wild card. She is hilarious, and she's on a new show called Traitors on Peacock. I cannot wait for it. It looks so good. It's kind of like Survivor, but with our favorite reality stars. Welcome, Brandi. I am so excited for this new show, Traitors. Tell me a little bit about what we can expect. It looks like, as usual, you do not hold back.
Well, I mean, in the trailer, that is like halfway through the game. So I definitely was holding my temper and trying to be a better version of myself. But somebody pushed my buttons, and you can only take so much until you just go back into old behavior.
Yeah. Well, but what we love about you is that you always say it how it is. You never hold your emotions back.
But my plan was not to do that. My plan was to be like, I'm going to be a completely different Brandi. I'm going to come in. I'm going to not be reactionary. And that worked it did work for a while.
I love it. So when did you guys shoot?
We shot this in May of 2022.
Okay.
In Scotland in a castle. So it was amazing.
All right. So which did you prefer, Bluestone Manor or the Scottish Highlands?
So you can't really compare the two because the Scottish Highlands are gorgeous, but it's like a castle and sheep. And that is it. I mean, at least at Bluestone Manor, there were other, things to do. We went out about town a little bit, but yeah, you can't compare the two.
Yeah. This cast looks so good. So many of my favorite reality stars. Who did you hit it off with that surprised you?
So I didn't think that Kate and I were going to get along. Kate Chastain from Below Deck, because we have such strong, similar personalities.
Yeah, I wouldn't put you guys together.
Yeah, and we literally hit it off immediately. I felt like I had a baby sister that was just like me.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like what I was 10 years ago when I wasn't afraid to get fired from everything. It's like she has no filter, and it was just so refreshing. I'm like, I used to be like you.
I feel like you're still not afraid to get fired, though. I feel like that's...
Listen, I'm a single mom, so I mean, I have dialed it back a little bit.
Yeah, but that's what makes you so hireable, is that you are not afraid to get fired.
I just want to win something.
Oh my God, I totally get it. And the prize money is a lot. So how competitive did it get on set?
Oh, it got dark, people were, there was low blows and backstabbing and obvious paranoia. And, there was a lot of physical things that we had to do, like physical challenges. That's why I made friends with all the cute boys. I was like, keep these guys closer, because you never know when you're going to need a stud to do something for you that you were not capable of. So I was trying to play a really smart social game.
Yeah, you're like Ryan Lochte, Ari, you guys be on my side.
I was like, Ari, Kyle, Ryan, Cody, get over here. They're pick your teams. I would run to the people that were in the best shape, all the boys.
Very strategic. I love it. And who did you not get along with that you were surprised about?
Well, I think once people start throwing your name around at the round table, no matter what, it is a game, but you start to get, your feelings are hurt. You can't help but take it personally. And then, so then you get a chip on your shoulder about that person. And it could have been one of the cute boys I was just talking about.
Interesting. Okay. We have to talk about Real Housewives because there's a lot of news, and as a former Real Housewife, I know you always have a good take on it. So big news in Beverly Hills, Rinna is out. Were you surprised by that?
I wasn't surprised, but I do think that she's an amazing housewife, and she is the GOAT. I know Erica said that, but she came in, she gave her 100% all, and I think she's on pause. I think she'll be back. I think that with her mom, passing away and everything happening on camera, she didn't really get a moment to mourn it. So I think a lot of her antics on social media and things were just because she was, lashing out because she didn't get to mourn everything that you should normally take time for yourself and not be involved in drama. And I think it got a little convoluted for her. I did reach out to her and she said that, she had a great run and she's excited to see what's next. And she's happy about it. Like she's not upset about it. So that's good.
Yeah, I think it's a great pause for her. And like you said, I could totally see her on a girls' trip or something soon.
Yes.
Right? She's got all her lines and stuff.
Yeah, or even back to Beverly Hills. I think, sometimes like even when I personally was fired, I woke up smiling and relieved, but also stressed and a little bit sad.
Right.
But because it is a really hard show to do, you're not playing a part. You're yourself and you're getting attacked, on social media and like you're being judged as you, not as an actress.
It's really tough. And I don't think people realize how hard it is, that it is a job and that you do, if you're carrying those hard things like she was, it affected her. I have to commend you though, because you're one of the few housewives that admits that they were fired. And I love that you're like, when I was fired.
It took me a minute though. Like you can say whatever you want. You could say that, you left, like, because I don't think that they really want the backlash if you say you're fired either.
Right.
But it took me like a hot second. I'm like, I'm just not comfortable lying. I'm like, I was fired. Like it took like a week, but then I finally just said, yeah, you know what? Like it is what it is. But, they also give you the spiel, once a housewife, always a housewife, and you're kind of grandfathered in, which as we have seen, like, I have come back since I've been fired and have been in and out. And I think that is true. I think once a housewife, always a housewife.
It's true. And once you posted that diamond in your hand, which I know you've clarified, it didn't mean you were necessarily coming back, but everyone wants you to. The comments people were really excited. So that was nice to see, right?
It was nice to see. So I was getting all of these messages prior to that, like, congrats. And I'm like, about what? Like, I guess people were making videos online that made it look like I was getting out of a limo and that I was back on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys, I know nothing. So I kind of did it just to mess with everyone because I was getting annoyed with everyone saying congrats, because we all know, even if you're asked back, you can't say it. You're not allowed to say it.
Of course.
So I was just like, leave me alone. Like, if I know something, they will tell me at the last minute because they don't trust me.
No. I know. I love it though. That's why we love you, Brandi. Okay, so are you still friends with Kim Richards? Are you thinking that this could be, everyone wants the three sisters back on the show. Would you like to see that?
Yeah, I think I love all three of the sisters, and I'm not talking with Kim right now. I will forever love her. We will make up eventually. COVID was just a really weird time to have a fight, like it was just not the best. And I don't even know what the fight was. I really couldn't tell you. But I think watching that family dynamic is really interesting.
Right.
I feel like there is a lot of drama with the sisters.
Right.
And we do want to see them all mend and end up together and be friends again, because it's tough.
It really is tough. And putting your family on reality TV is not easy.
My sister won't even shoot. Like when we were doing the show, she read the thing and she was like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, thanks, Trish. But it's a tough thing to do. You have to put your true, authentic self out there, and it could affect your family dynamics, and that's really hard.
Absolutely. Brandi, are you dating right now? What is your love life like?
I'm just dating. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just dating around. I think that this is going to be the year where I end up finding my Prince Charming. I don't know why. I feel like it's my year.
You're manifesting it.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to.
Okay, I'm thinking it's safe to say you didn't meet anyone on Traitors as a love interest.
No, everyone was in my head a traitor. So everyone was enemy number one. Like, even Kate and I were like, "Are she telling the truth? Are you telling the truth?" But we were telling the truth. But no, it's definitely not the place to find romance. And I think most of the boys were taken anyway. I was just using them for physical challenges.
Yeah. What's your type? Like, do you want, you don't want an actor again, I assume.
Yeah, that's not, there can only be one star. This is like something I feel like when two people get together and they're both in the same kind of industry, there's a lot of competition there. I mean, sometimes it works, but I feel like in general, there has to be one person like bringing up the other person. So I would love like a businessman that,
Entrepreneur.
that isn't in the entertainment business at all and doesn't necessarily want to be on TV, because that scares me also.
Right.
It's like why do you like me, for TV or because you like me,
Yeah, it's tricky. I agree. Well, we are so excited to see you on Traitors. I'm really hoping that we get you back on Beverly Hills, which you are open to.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been on it pretty much every season that I haven't been on it, except for
But
like
full time. Like,
two.
I want to get you a diamond again. Is that something you'd want to do?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I feel like I've had a long enough break to kind of figure out who I am now, but I did need to be put on pause. I needed that time to go and relax. It is a very hard show to do, but I think I'm ready. I'm grown. My kids are grown. It's a different time in my life.
I think you're ready. And Diana just announced she's gone too, which I don't think anyone is surprised about. It was definitely a 1-season thing for her. So
yeah, I don't think that she realized what she was getting herself into.
Do you know her personally?
I don't. I haven't ever met her. But I don't think she was the right fit for Housewives. Yeah.
I know. I think we can all agree on that, maybe including her. But I'm really hoping we see you get the diamond. I'm so excited for Traitors. It feels like it's a fresh survivor of some kind of, which is going to be really fun for us reality fans. So I can't wait to see it.
Yes, if you like competition shows, you will love this. And it gets ugly, but in all the best ways.